Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kati and today it's time to make my October habit trackers, and I have my habit and health trackers in this B6 Slim Midori notebook, and I just looked today that I have actually had this already in use for almost a year. So I started on the 30th of August last year. So that's kind of neat that I have been using it for a year already, but I still have planned to use it until December 24. So I have still about 2.5 years to go. Well, not that much. We are already in September. 2 years, 3 months. Here is my gratitude log. Oh, now I can see that I didn't remember last time to use something here to don't get these indentations, because usually I don't have these here, or at least I haven't noticed, so I have to remember to put something between. And yes, last time my pen was working so poorly, so I have to like push harder than normal, and I broke my stencil, and that was like an disaster last time, so let's hope it goes better this time. This is like a magnetic note paper, so I have these here, so I have planned what will be where. And I don't know what was my point of putting the tracker first and gratitude then. I kind of feel like that I would like to change that, and I can do that if I want to. So I will put the gratitude journal first. And then I just write the days. And this is such a simple layout for my daily gratitude. So I just write 2 lines. Oh, I have this now here. It's disturbing me. I write 2 lines every morning, first thing when I come to this table to do my morning routine. So I can usually fit just one thing on those 2 lines. And it's the first thing that comes to my mind that I'm grateful for. And I just love it because I can write with my favorite fountain pen and one of my favorite inks, and it's just a joy, and it doesn't take long. So that is a habit that I love to do it. And that didn't take long, and I have already my spread for gratitude ready for next month. Then the trickier part, so this new habit tracker. And if you watched my nano tea and setup, you maybe saw that I had a lot of problems with my habit tracker that I had set myself for September, and I was just expecting too much of myself. As you can see, it's now the 24th when I'm filming and making this, and here was the point when I fell off. Well, not fell off. As you can see, I fell off a bit earlier, but I did the remake because I just felt that this is like not working, but I don't know how much this affected. So I was a bit sick, so of course that took my energy down. So I don't know if that was the reason why this felt too much, or if it just all came tumbling down. I don't know, but I have made plans now how to do this better. Or not better, but so I won't expect like too much of myself, let's put it that way. But let's see. Last month I tried this with the blue. I don't know which one I like more, but I know that I hated last time when I was doing my tracker that the blue pen didn't work so well, but otherwise, I don't know, maybe I tried the blue one again. I give it a second chance. So I have this Jetstream 0.5 that I'm using now, and this has the exact same refill as the Hobonichi pens have. I have found these to be pretty nice when they work. So then they are pretty nice to use with these stencils. I don't know if I can say that I enjoy making these spreads. Well, maybe I do enjoy making these spreads because then I get exactly what I want, and because I usually change something pretty often, so then it would be hard if I would have something like fixed. So I enjoy that this is a flexible setup that I have. So then what? Then I have to write the numbers. And I go with this stencil, although the number 5 broke down last time. I don't know. Maybe I could. This is like a little smaller than my 5mm grit, but this is already like the same size. So I don't know how well this would work. Should I try this one? Well, maybe I do the numbers with this. At least I try. So I get a little bit of change. I can't use this grid to help me. It's in the wrong place for me. So I just try to line the numbers here on the line so I would know that it's straight. Let's see. Maybe I do enjoy that it's flexible so I can do what I want. Then there is the joy of being creative and you have the opportunity to do what you want. I just hope that my pen works and I could also do the numbers like this. The important thing is that I know which line is for which number. So one thing that I have never enjoyed is the number 8 in these Hobonichi stencils, because it's that like 2-parter and it's bigger than the other numbers that I have never enjoyed, that I have to aim the stencil twice for the number 8. This is kind of fun now to use this other. This number 5 is a bit tricky. I don't know how I should do it. I have to admit I enjoy using this one compared to the Hobonichi Weeks I used before, because the paper, the Tomoe River paper, that's not for my nerves, because I don't know, I just enjoy using this Midori paper more. I don't have to worry about when I'm writing with the fountain pen, it dries so quickly. And did I? Yes, now I did it again. I forgot to put the... Why didn't you say so? I forgot to put this here. Maybe next time. I'm not such a fall person. And then with fall always comes the Christmas stress. 3 months till Christmas. And I'm already like starting to feel the stress. I'm not a Christmas person. I don't know, maybe I would be, but I hate all the stress and the expectations, and I just would like it to be peaceful and wonderful and without so many things that like must be, need to be, have to be, you should do this and do that, and I hate it. I have spent Christmases alone. Like I was alone at Christmas. You can guess that some relatives were like freaking out. Like, you can't be alone at Christmas. But I wanted to be. I really needed that because I was so stressed. I wasn't up for any Christmas stress, and even if I would have gone to somebody else's place, I can't handle it. So I decided to be alone, and now I'm again dreaming of peaceful Christmas. So I have made my plans. I will first track my sleep. What I now added here, what I changed, so I have here this pain, mood and productivity. So I added here symptoms, which I have written here. So I will want to write here if I had a stomach ache or headache or fever or whatever. So just a small space to write what was wrong. If I look back, so I remember why I got a red dot or so. And because I added that, I will put my workout and zone minutes on this side, because now I'm reducing my habits that I track because it was too much. I just can't. Then this is my like food section, sugar intake, water intake, and then my habits. So I only have 11 habits to track here. This is so neat, this way to track, and I will link the video again where I found this. So it was Sarah Cannon's Heart Breathings channel and her September notebook challenge, where I saw this in her habit tracker. I don't know where she has gotten that. If you do your habits, you get like a pattern. And then I thought this would be like so nice to color in. If you like coloring, then it would be even nicer to look at. But let's see. So I will keep my morning page, and yes, it's morning page. I did write previously morning pages, so 3 pages, what Julia Cameron says, but I did write very like big, so to save paper I started to write 2 lines in 1 line. So I write a lot smaller, and when I write smaller, I can fit more words on 1 line. It takes me about the same amount of time to write 3 pages with large handwriting compared to 1 page with very small handwriting. So I have enjoyed that because that reduces my morning pages paper usage to a third. So I can fit almost 3 months in 1 notebook. That's why it's only morning page, but I think I write about the same amount of words, although I have just changed how I write. And then now I'm just, because it's fall and it's a stressful time, at least for me, so I just try to be nice to myself. I put the success line lower, so I will put here yoga, but 5 minutes is enough to get a mark here. And this decluttering, I had previously 5 minutes, I will put 2 minutes. So it's not so hard to start, because I know with just 2 minutes I get the job done. Of course, I can always do more, but I just feel like I need some slack now, and I really want to do these things, but I don't want to expect so much from me. This I didn't have in the beginning of September, but I added it when I changed it. So I put meditation back, and for me it's like just like sit down and breathe deeply. I usually put a candle on so that I have something to focus on, but for me it's just like sit down for a while and focus on your breathing, because that brings my heart rate down and relaxes me. So I want to now do it every evening before my, no, not before, after my evening journaling and planning. And I put here also 2 minutes. If I can't like do 7 minutes or 5 minutes, so that I'm not skipping it. I have time, 2 minutes to sit down and relax. So that's why I write these 2 minutes now, so that I don't have like an excuse not to do it, because I always have 2 minutes. And for yoga, I always have the 5 minutes. That's such a short time. I don't have any excuse unless I'm sick or something, but otherwise, no. So wow, I didn't make any mistakes here. I took very relaxed this. It's looking like a bit like a mess, but it feels okay for me now. So I dropped the GTD inbox. I just hate that. I'm sorry, but I don't want to focus here. I want to focus on the decluttering, and I want to focus on the tasks that I have planned. And I do go through papers and so, but I don't want this to be a daily habit. And then I have completely dropped this. So to write a dream or wish every day. But I think I do it kinda when I write things I want to do, when I write those in my brain dump. I think that's like a way to dream and wish. I'm writing how I want things to be different. But for me, if it's like a separate dream exercise, it feels like it has to be something big. It has to be like a bigger house or something new, or I don't know. It causes stress, I'm sad to say. So I want to keep writing things that I want to do or want to learn or want to figure out or something. I want to keep writing those daily in my brain dump. So for now, I'm just letting this go and focusing on the brain dump. Drop everything and read. So, and this was concerning like non-fictional, and I do it and I listen to audiobooks. But again, when I have it as a daily habit so that I like need to check it off, it causes stress. And I don't want to like listen to a book because I need to do it because it's a habit. I want to listen to books because I want to do it. And I usually do it, maybe not every day, but most days of the week. So I want to stop tracking this too because it causes me stress. This is sad. I never picked up this habit, and it's like an exercise. And for now, I'm just letting it go. Maybe some other time will be better because it needs time, and time feels like a luxury, and I want to focus on the things that I know are good for me. I'm kind of putting this on my someday list. I don't have a someday list, but maybe I will have someday. I will have someday a someday list. I have to. I will write this somewhere so that I have the idea, and when the time is right, I will do it. And then the journal habit. I write every evening in my brain dump. I keep a log of what has happened. So this is what I can't show you everything, but this is what I wrote yesterday. So I write every evening things that happened and those things that I want to do. I do this before I plan the next day. So this is the journaling kinda that I do every evening. I can write here if something bothers my mind, or if something didn't go as I wanted, or if something brought me joy. I just dump here everything that happened that day that I feel like is worth writing down, and tasks that are in my mind that I want to do. So this like separate journaling, that just didn't work. It caused me again stress, and I always need to like simplify. I have to remember to simplify. Let's see how this goes. I hope it will go better. My challenge for you for October is to minimize. Decide what are those habits for you that keep you in good shape physically and mentally. So what's the minimum for you? And Don't make it like I have to go for a walk for an hour or something. If that's not like possible in your life, you can go for walking for 15 minutes or 10 minutes. Lower your standards so that you can make it happen, because you can always walk longer. You can always do more, but I think the hardest thing is to start. So make it easier for yourself to start. Make the goal 2 minutes or something like ridiculous you can do. Let's lower our standards and make it a successful October that way. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them down below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. I hope to see you down below in the comments. Bye bye.